And where are you?
It's a weekend.
I'm telling you, because it's, you know, everybody's expecting Brian is the one who's going to start the show, but it's just the two of us. It's date night on TTTT. How are you doing? It's just me, Cindy Ogana, and Kido.
Yes, glad to be back.
Habari ya masiku today. Happy Mazingira Day.
Happy Mazingira Day too. Hopefully, Cindy umepanda mti.
You know, ukiuliza dem kama amepanda mti, it can be taken in very different contexts. It is not the watershed hour, but yes, happy Mazingira Day. I'm representing green in honor of Mazingira Day, but I'm also representing pink. It is October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Very important for the ladies and the men. Please make sure you go to your nearest clinic. There are so many offers. Get your breasts checked. Did you know, Kido, that men also get breast cancer?
Yes, I do. I do know that. We have to, you know, we live in a society whereby we have to take care of ourselves, our family, and our neighbors. So it's a must. It's something good for someone to go and check up because it will help the society, to help you, even yourself, to get treatment at an early stage. So I really advocate for that, Cindy.
Great. Kido, how have you been? I missed you. I'm so happy to see you. Stamping your passport, going places. Tell us, what have you been up to?
Sijatoka Kenya bado, lakini nilikuwa CHAN, tukikava CHAN 2024. Na bado nilipotea, nimemaliza CHAN, nimekuwa busy na ligi kuu ya Kenya ambayo ilianza hivi majuzi. Tumekuwa World Cup qualifier, tumetoka sasa hivi pale Kasarani kuona mechi. Kijana wetu pia tunamsema ni Aubameyang ameweza kuipatia Gabon ushindi dhidi ya Gambia. Tumeingia ndani ya studio. Tunashukuru Mungu, ni Ijumaa. Alhamdulillah.
Whatever he said, I support. All I know is Harambee Stars are going to play Ivory Coast on Tuesday, and we are super supporting. We have so many topics to get through. It's just the two of us because you are our third and our fourth panelists. The third panelists are the ones who are watching us on TV. The fourth panelists are the ones who are watching us digitally. So please give us your feedback. The hashtag is TTTT. Hit us up on Twitter. But today, we have a special WhatsApp line. If you would like to WhatsApp us and let us know the feedback on the show, please let us know where you're watching from, how your Mazingira Day is doing, if you're following the league, the World Cup qualifiers like Kido. Our WhatsApp number is 0112 500 400. That's 0112 500 400. God help us, Kido. Niko na homa, tuko wawili, but God is good, we will get it done. Tuanze ama tusianze?
Tuendelee.
So there's a clip going around of Larry Madowo, who started the show. Hey, Larry. You don't invite me for these house parties anymore. Nimemaliza manene ya watoto, invite me. I digress. So there's a video going around of Larry Madowo. Video going around of Larry Madowo in the streets of Nairobi, and he blocked a car of a politician that was going on the wrong side. So when they eventually did whatever they did, he recorded them, and what the politician said was very interesting. Jonta, do we have that clip? Can we play it? All right, let's.
Sawa, nitapeleka kwa Ruto. You don't know baba peke yake. Also kuendesha wrong side. Nika block. Halafu kaniambia hivi. Kwa nini halafu na
So there's different varied reactions to what Larry did on social media. He's done it before, and some people are saying, what's the point if they're still going to get away with it? Kido, what do you think?
First of all, it's so courageous to see Larry standing, representing many Kenyans ambao wanakuwa coward. We've seen, I don't know kama ni MPs peke yao, ni hawa prominent politicians, ama ni broad-based brothers ndio wana misbehave kwa barabaras all the time. So, you know, ama ni Larry anakuanga na bahati mbaya?
No, Nitug. It's that, I don't know what to call it, when you can't stand impunity. There's a word for it in English. Maybe you know the word for it in Kiswahili, because you know me, I'm from the lakeside Kiswahili. I think so. Just that thing in you when you can't stand for injustice and you can't just watch people do stuff and nothing happens. There's a famous saying that for bad things to happen, it's because good people do nothing. So kuna watu wale Kido hawezi ona impunity kifanyika and they just stand still. So I think that was Larry's take.
Larry among the few, because Boniface Mwangi amekuwa na hiyo, amekuwa ki champion for that. But I want to understand this, Cindy. Nani ako na right ya kuendesha gari on the wrong side?
I'll be very honest, I don't know what the traffic laws are, but I know the ambulances, definitely, kama kuna ambulance or the fire brigade, they have their, because it's an emergency. I don't know what the traffic laws say about the politicians, because I remember way back, politicians were barred from even using sirens, for example, and all that stuff. So it is illegal to drive on the wrong side unless you're an ambulance, fire brigade, and even to some extent the police, if maybe they're chasing after cops or chasing after robbers, or maybe there's something wrong. But where we come a civilian, Raia, you cannot drive on the wrong side, and I don't think politicians are above that law. I don't know what you've had, Kido.
Was there an emergency?
Of course, the emergency was they needed to get to where they're going. They have a big car.
Where?
I don't know where they're going.
Nimeangalia hiyo clip vizuri kwanza. Ukiangalia body language yao, ukiangalia language wanatumia, it's very disrespectful because ule jamaa kwa ile kiti pale ya passenger, it's believed to be an MP.
Is it disrespectful ama ni kiburi tu?
Nadhani Cindy sisi kama wananchi.
Yeah.
I don't know. How watu wanatuchukulia aje?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. They know that they're going to get away with it. And it only takes the raising of somebody's voice for them to realize that it cannot happen. Before, I think the only two people I've seen is Larry and Boniface Mwangi, the way you've said, stopping politicians from using the wrong side. Lakini hata wewe Kido, well, many times you have been in traffic, you've seen a politician, or even somebody else, matatu, using the wrong side. Have you ever stopped your car? Ask yourself why.
Why?
No, I'm asking you why. Don't ask me.
Alafu unajua, to add on that, Cindy, the language wametumia. A whole principal, a whole MP, a whole driver, baba ya mtu nyumbani, sijui ni bibi, ni familia ya mtu, ni babu ya mtu, grandfather wa mtu, anatumia matamshi ambayo sio sawa. President Ruto was just chilling.
To be honest, hata yo matamshi ametumia sio mbaya sana. I was expecting them to use maneno maduong kidogo. You know, they use really bad language, but the moral of the story is we are getting to a point where, and I like this, as a citizenry, we are letting our voices being heard, We're not allowing for some of these things to happen. Things that, you know, normally back in the day, watu wanasema kwa Kijalo tunasema kitgigi timbegi, they are hurt, they are stone, even you two vile wako. So kudos to Larry and kudos to anyone who has taken the extra step to ensure that people toe the line. If that is you, please, 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 please hit us up on Twitter, hashtag TTTT. And as I mentioned, the WhatsApp message, WhatsApp number is 011-2-500-400. That's 011-2-500-400. Please let us know your thoughts on this comment. You're our third and fourth panelists. There's a reason why it's just the two of us. We want to get more engaged with you. We get so many comments and feedback that we don't really read the feedback from the show. So here's your opportunity. You're at home, you're watching online. Please let us know your thoughts. Be our third and fourth panelists. Yes.
Cindy, ungefanya nini?
I won't lie.
Ungefanya nini?
I will not lie. Mimi kama Cindy, kama Mama Boys, I don't think I have the guts that Larry has and Boniface Mwangi has. That's why I'm saying there's even a word for it. When you just can't, something stirs in you and you're like, no, you have to make noise. However, Kido, however, when it comes to children, kama ni maneno ya watoto, I will let my voice be heard. Now, there is a story that's coming up. I don't know if you've heard about it, about a Kitangela woman who had barred a grade 1-2 pupil from, yes, grade 2. Ndio nakuambia hii story imeniwasha. Sasa kama ingekuwa mimi, I'll let you know after the break. The hashtag is TTTT. It is the trend with me, Cindy Ogana and
Silva Kido.
We'll talk more after the break. I was going to say another show.
You are watching The Trend, brought to you by Nivea Even Glow Body Lotion.
Welcome back to TTTT with me, Cindy Ogana and
Silva Kido.
It is date night on Mazingira Day. So it's only the two of us in studio, but you are our third and fourth panelist watching at home or online. So please let us know your feedback on the show. Keep us entertained, keep us interactive, engage with us. Our hashtag is TTT on Twitter. But today we have a WhatsApp line specially dedicated to you on Mazingira Day, 0112 500 400. Now, earlier on, we were talking about impunity, and I mentioned I might not be brave enough to stop a politician from using the wrong side. Why? Because unaona vile vitu zinaendelea siku hizi kidogo. I fear for very many things.
Sema uko license ndi. Unajua uko license pia uko na kiburi. Umesema kwani iko nini hapa iko? Sema una.
Do you know there's some things I worry about doing because I have a very don't look at me like I go from 0 to 100. So if I have something that can help me move there, I worry about that, so I don't have a license. But anyway, the thing that I will never, if something happens to a child, I just feel like I need to step up. I don't know what that word is. If you know the word, they tell us on Twitter or on WhatsApp, please. But that thing that just in a kudunga, you're like, you have to speak, is when it comes to children. Now, kid, I don't know if you heard this story, but an official from the county government of Kajiado is allegedly reported to be punishing a grade 2 boy for fighting her son in school. According to the victim's mother, the county government official, who is also the chair lady of the estate court, has ordered security guards not to allow the boy to use the main gate to and from the school as punishment for the fight which happened and was resolved in school. The mother of the child has recently put up a social media post to say that the issue is squashed and now her son can pass through the gate. But kido imagine ni wewe, mtoto wako ametoka shule, amesema, ametoka shule kama amechelewa. Namuuliza, daddy, baba, toto, boy, mbona umechelewa? Nasema ile shortcut alikuwa anatumia, the chair lady of the court amesema nisitumie nizunguke because we had a fight with her son. What would you do?
First of all, kama mzazi, putting myself in that position, I'll feel very sad because uni a young boy I'm trying to raise na anajua kawaida routine yake unajua. Maybe unapata huyo mzazi hana do ya kulipia huyo mtu hii basi. Sasa unaambia ni aje pita kwa hii gate utoke pale utaingia shule.
Right.
Unaona? So mtu anakuja kuambia ati ameambiwa usipite kwa gate ukitaka find out reason ni because they had a disagreement maybe with a student shule. Why for? Like ini issue nasikia Cindy walishapigwa viboko. Ikaisha.
Alafu wao unakuja. So I have, for those of you who don't know, I have 3 boys. If you have boys, dome haishangi. You're always called for one thing and another. True story, true story. This week, we have had a situation where I live because my boy was playing football. Akagonga dirisha ya mtu, haiku crack. But there was a situation because the lady who was affected decided to deal with it with my son instead of dealing it with me. Let me tell you, as parents, especially mama boys, you always feel that need of defending, you know, that...
You have to defend your
Yes,
child.
defending your child and feeling, oh, this is my, you know, because mothers and boys. But there's also something you're teaching your child in terms of how they handle difficulty, in terms of how they handle pressure. They know mom will always be there. Allow boys to be boys. I'm not saying that boys should be naughty. But if a child has an issue, take it up with the parent. How can you, as a grown person, and this is all allegedly because so far we only have one side of the story. So how can you, as a parent, go the extra step and punish, start beefing with kido mtoto yako grade 2?
Manze grade 2 akona nini ya kubishana wewe?
Imagine, pako naambia mawochi sijui nini. John T, I don't know if we have the clip of the mom who later on said that the beef has been squashed. Do we have that clip just to hear what she said?
Asanteni sana wa Kenya. I'm here to come back and say thank you for taking up the issue of Kinder very seriously and fighting with me and fighting for the boy and for the rights of the boy. I am so super grateful. But then mimi, hakuna watu wengine wamenisaidia, ni wa Kenya kwa mtandao ndo wamenisaidia na nataka kusema asante sana sana sana. Leo asubuhi tulienda na tumepita. Mtu yeye amepita. Hakuna hiyo story ya kustopishwa tena. Na so nashukuru sana 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 for everybody who did whatever little thing you did.
So Kido, you've heard what the man said.
Yeah.
There's an element I want us to talk about. Social media intervention and how now Kenyans are looking to social media for support. Kido, you're very big on social media. By the way, big up to you. Get your flowers.
Thank you.
You know, you're doing your bit to do, you know, it's not only earning you income, but it's also letting your voice be heard and being a mouthpiece for society. So what is your thought about the fact that siku hizi watu wanaona maybe police hizi saidia, serikali hizi saidia ni social media?
Let me tell you something, Cindy, about social media.
Yeah.
It's only in Africa, it's only in Kenya right now, people are appreciating social media. Let me take you back. Kulikuwa na ile kesi ya ule Floyd ule alimalizangwa. Unakumbuka ile ya Black Lives Matter?
Yes.
All this kelele yote ilikuja kwa social media. The other day I saw ICE wakijaribu kushika jamaa fulani to believe to be ako US na documents. Pressure wasi waliingilia online ikaenda hivyo. Look at Kenyans on X platform. Look at Kenyans on social media platforms.
Right.
Very positive projects wamefanya. Angalia the case of Eric Omondi Sisi kwa Sisi initiative. Wakenya wangapi wamesimama na Wakenya on social media? How many rogue police officers wamekuwa called out on social media? How many police officers wamekuwa called up on social media? How many cases watu ma DCI, angalia kesi ya Willis Raburu. Mtu alikuwa amenyang'anya simu, Wakenya waka unite wakashika huyo suspect. Unaget? So I like the way Kenyans embrace social media because now moving forward with social media inaweza kusaidia even us wanasemanga DCI wa social media to solve cases. Imagine it had to involve social media for huyu mama apate justice. How many families, how many homes, how many mothers we know out there, they don't have the voice. What if kama ingekuwa social media, huyu angesikika hapa angefinyika.
Imagine impunity would still happen. Kudos to everybody who stood up for the lady. I hear there's other drama that has come in allegedly. We don't know what the story is, that the court lady did not, the lady, when I say the court lady, I mean
chair lady.
The chair lady. Yes, the one in charge of that court went ahead and allegedly took this mother to DCI. Just so many stories. But the power, what I like is, and we talked about it earlier, the power is in the people and our voices are being heard. It is unfortunate that we now have to use social media to put pressure on lawmakers to do what it is that they have to do. Unaona hiyo story ya Kaluma boy.
Maze, imagine
lives are changed because of TikTok. Like, it was so moving. I don't know if, by the way, because you are really into did you get a chance to go to Kaluma Boy's home?
No, I didn't get a chance to go to Kaluma, but I got a chance to highlight the story on our social media platform. It's very inspiring to see Kenyans coming together just to help a family, to change a family, you know, to give them life, to give them dream to live on. Alafu mwana the other time pia Wakenya wakasema niaje, if moving forward, tutaamua tutengeneze a modern hospital. It's just a suggestion, brilliant ideas. Cindy, you know, I think people take it for granted. Kenyans are very, very smart. And very smart, very generous, and very benevolent. Like, they have the heart to give. Yes. It's just that, unfortunately, we are forced into situations. Cindy, umesema hiyo gate watu wakwenda kuoccupy juu sasa. Guys were going to occupy that gate, by the way. They were like, please, they already know the court. There's Google Maps. They were going to occupy that gate. Wapite na watoe gate waseme sasa tuone kama mtakuwa mnafungia watu. Just a follow up, Cindy. Huyo mtu hii sahi maisha yake atakuwaje shule? Atakuwa safe? Ama utapata tena huyo chair lady maybe ataenda ongea na principal nini, mtoto akue expelled from school? I hope not. Ama atakuwa harassed. Unajua alafu angalia sahi mtu hii ameenda kesi yake ameenda kwa social media. Will the family be safe? And that is why emotional intelligence is very important in leadership. Na kuambia watu kwanza inakuanga kidogo wale watu kiburi kidogo, sijui caretaker. How are they special? Head of the court, chair lady was wale watu wanapewa cheo kidogo ndio wanakuanga na kiburi. Let me tell you, emotional intelligence. Before you vote for people, in whichever sphere you're in, ask yourself, is this person emotionally intelligent? Can they handle power? Lakini sometimes wanaweza kujua kuna pesa sini. Unajua sometimes unaweza kuwa kuna pesa na unaweka tu chair lady, wanajua uko na pesa ama uko na network ama uko na magari. God will, hii pesa haishi, sisi watu tutapata hii pesa. It is not for the chosen few. Tafadhali. Speaking of social media, please let us know your comments. Remember, you're our third and fourth panelists on the show.
Hashtag is TTTT on Twitter. WhatsApp 0112-500-400. Remijas Organa, my father, please. You said you only have WhatsApp and SMS. Please, can you send something so that we know that you're watching? But let's move on to the next story. So the High Court in Nairobi has certified a petition filed by Robert Burale against media personality Alex Mwakideu and his sister Rosina Mwakideu as urgent, and directed him to serve the application to the duo for immediate response. Immediate. In the court notice dated Thursday, October 9th, Justice Stephen Onjoro set October 23rd as the hearing date for the petition, with all parties involved in the matter directed to appear. If you don't know what the story is about, so it started with Robert Burale being on Alex Mwakideu's online show, and he talked about many things, and one of the things he talked about is why his marriage to... Yes.
Is it the ex-wife being on...
No,
Mwakideu's?
It started with Robert.
Okay.
Burale was the first one on Mwakideu's show.
Okay.
Kwa hiyo show waliongea mambo mingi, alafu Mwakideu akamuuliza, why did you break up with my sister? Akasema vitu mingi, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, fire, see fire. The sister came on the show and gave her side of the story. But whatever she said did not augur well or sit well with Robert Burale, and he decided to sue the sister, Rosina, and Alex, the brother, who is the host of the show. Silva Kido, what are your thoughts on this?
Wacha nikwambie kitu moja. Mimi siko kwenye ndoa. Lakini bado sijaingia kwenye ndoa. Naona watu wakionja wakitoka, naona watu wengine wanadunda kidogo.
Ingia tu.
Unaingia unaachwa. Unaingia unaachwa. Unatoka tena huko uko bita.
We all must suffer.
Unaenda unafanya media tour ya divorce Alafu unajua sahi Cindy, watu wametuambia vitu mingi, tunasikia huko watu wakisema ndoa ni ya kubamba mavala, kuna watu wanasema ndoa unahitaji uombewe ndio uingie kwa ndoa. But what I'll say is this, you know, there's no perfect marriage. The way I've seen my dad raising my mom, it's a different story. The way we see our neighbors, you know, raising their family, that's a different story. But I don't like it when someone gives someone a platform to come and talk. Maybe anaongea vitu ambazo sio sawa, anamdhalilisha mwenzako. Sisi tumelelewa na mazingira ya dini. Wanasema vipi? Siri ya bedroom. Usimdhalilishe mtu. Wanasema weakness ya mtu Cindy, akuwe ajue kupika, ajue kulala, ajue kuvaa, ajue kufanya kitu yote, usiwahi weka huko nje.
Lakini Kido,
Cindy,
ukienda kwa mtandao, tuseme mimi na wewe tuko ndani ya ndoa, alafu tuachane, alafu uende kwa mtandao, unaongea tu vile kila kitu ilikuwa sawa, lakini mimi niko na reports zangu, hata maybe niko na hata na OB ulikuwa unanichapa. I don't have a right to come and say what you said is a lie.
Hao watu wamekosana, waliachana years back ago. Inamaanisha after the breakup kuna mtu mmoja ama wote wawili hawakuenda therapy. Hawakuenda wakatili. Hawakuenda waka accept reality. Niaje, it's not working, it has never worked for us, it will never work for us, we've gone separate ways. Angalia brand ya mtu ametengeneza Cindy for the last 10 years.
But what if the brand is built on a lie?
Skiza, you have your own life, you have your own brand. Cindy, even if I'm going to talk about my marriage, I have a right to say, niaje, I'm not comfortable talking about my past marriage. Simple and clear. How many people wanaambia toa maoni wanasema hawana maoni? It saves a lot. Sahi mtu anataka kuingia kwa marriage anaanza kuwa na second thought. Mtu alikuwa anaona maybe Burale anamuona different angle. Mtu alikuwa angalia ex-wife yake anamuona different. Alafu hii yote Cindy inaona public domain. Sahi kuna lawsuit allegedly. Watu wanataka 20 million compensation.
Yes.
Umeget? So I don't know, because sasa unaona mimi sahi nafilia anaitwa nani Mwakideu. Because now anaonekana yuko professional. Yeah, anajipata kwa shida.
So this is my honest to God take. When Burale went on that show, he knew this show was by his ex-brother-in-law. He knew the topic would come up. If what he said is his truth, why can't Rosina also say her truth? If her truth is not your truth, then mbona inakuasha? You know what I mean? Like,
amefeel anamtanish brand yake, na he has a right to go, unajua, and seek legal justice. Because you see, acha ngombe kitu moja Cindy. Hata mimi ukinita kwa show, for example, I know what my ex amenifanyia. Umeget? This is a public space. I have my brand.
Alafu
of course, ukiongelea kitu mbaya, lazima atareact, atakuja kujidefend. Umenipata? Sometimes tunaongea tu kuongea. Maybe kuna ukweli, maybe kuna uongo.
It's true.
Umenipata?
Yeah,
but the thing is, Cindy, even if unataka kuonesha mtu wako how bad he or she was,
yes,
you don't need to weka vitu hivyo to the public. Saa hii unaona kitu moja inaharibia, imecost Burale brand yake, maybe itam cost millions, ex-wife yake imemcost trust, maybe akona new relationship, maybe akona new family. How will people see you?
And we'll talk more about that after the break. Remember, the hashtag is TTTT. WhatsApp us on 0112 500 400. It's me, Cindy Ogana Silva Kido. It's date night on Bazingira Day on TTTT. Let's take a short break.